Your guess is as good as mine. What the f is going on? It's like, no. Anyways, so this is pretty crazy. So I read, I think it's been 24 years since since anyone has missed I think it's specifically Sony has missed an E3. This thing started back in 1995, and ever since then, just about everyone has been going. I think Nintendo stepped out at one point, but whatever. They do whatever they want all the time. So this isn't crazy. So, but when you think about it like that, E3 2019 is literally just Microsoft. There is no other big, first company. I don't know how we categorize Microsoft, Xbox, Nintendo. I don't know how we categorize it. What's the term? Whatever. But they're the only people. Like, yeah, you have all the, but they're the, oh my God. Yo, so like, when this first hit, I was a little shooketh. Like not shooketh, you know what I'm saying? But it's been a couple hours. You can't see. It's 11 p.m. right now. We just had a lit ass stream. Y'all need to be coming through those. I'm telling you, bro, you're missing out. I've had all of my thoughts kind of together. I don't have them all in order right now, but I vented all my thoughts out on Twitter during the stream a little bit, so I sort of know what I want to say. I sort of have figured out a speculation of what they could be doing, things like that. But once we read this article, we're gonna learn some more things. That's where my ideas have come together and have been molded. So anyways, let's just go ahead and read this, right? Sony to skip E3 2019, exploring new and familiar ways to engage PlayStation community in 2019. Sony will not attend or host a press conference at E3 2019 for the first time in the show's soon-to-be 25-year history, the company announced. So this is what they say. As the industry evolves, Sony Interactive Entertainment continues to look for inventive opportunities to engage the community, the company told Game Informer in a statement. PlayStation fans mean the world to us, and we always want to innovate, think differently, and experience with new ways to delight gamers. As a result, we have decided not to participate in E3 2019. We are exploring new and familiar ways to engage our community in 2019 and can't wait to share our plans with you. So right off the bat, I think I had to read this a couple times, so I don't know if that you guys picked up literally what they said. In a sense, they literally told us something in that sentence. She said, because it was a girl. She says, they mean the world to us. We always want to find innovative, think differently, and experiment with new ways to delight gamers. Okay, so they told us what their plans are for 2019, right? Then they say in the middle, they say, as a result, we have decided not to participate in E3 2019. So basically, what they just said right there is E3 is way too boring. Okay, they can't do enough there. I'm sure that's just PR answers. There's probably another reason, but that's one of it. That's kind of what she incited with that statement. E3 ain't innovative. It's getting stale. We want to do more. It's a big year because we're revealing PS5. That's what they said. And then after that, they basically said it again. We are exploring new and familiar ways to engage our community in 2019 and can't wait to share our plans with you. Yeah, again, so they literally said, we like to do different things. That was an indication in E3 2018. And they said, E3 is too basic for us. We're out. And then they said, look forward to what we're going to be doing in 2019. So let's continue. When asked if Sony plans to host an offsite event around E3, similar to Electronic Arts EA Play event, Sony Interactive Entertainment Senior Vice President of Communications Jennifer Clark, my girl, said, we will not activate or hold a press conference around E3. A Sony spokesperson further told Polygon, we will not be programming around E3. That's just the usual lips shut Sony that we know, you know what I'm saying? They're just not telling us. They want it to be a surprise. PS5 is coming. But let's continue on, because this is some more shit. I don't even know what this is, honestly. Regarding the new and familiar ways Sony plans to engage the community, Clark said, we are looking at events as a whole and how we can speak more to our fans and continue to wow them. The timing of the skipped 2018 PlayStation experience and E3 didn't allow for that, but lots of exciting things to come, and we hope to share shortly. Some of our biggest games will have key milestones next year, so we will work hard to blow those up. In a press release issued by Entertainment Software Association (E3), which operates E3, several companies have already committed to participating in E3 2019, including Microsoft, Nintendo, Activision, Bethesda, Softworks, Capcom, Epic Games, going on all these niggas, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna do stuff. That's not the idea. There's gonna be one main press conference, and that's freaking, I guess Nintendo will have their Treehouse Live. They'll have a live stream, but they won't be there. Okay, so I guess we have those two to look forward to. But in terms, yeah, you know, that one's just a streamed event. It's not actually at E3. And lastly, we have additionally in Kotaku's report on the story, reporter Jason, this nigga is everywhere, bro, mentioned that based on conversations with developers across the industry, I expect the PS5 to be released in 2020, and the publisher skipping E3 2019 certainly points to that. Also mentioned that Death Stranding, The Last of Us Part 2, and Ghost of Tsushima are expected to come out in the latter half of 2019 or later. I knew it. You know, I knew it. This is all this shit. I knew it. But yeah, I mean, if y'all weren't believing me before, now you're gonna believe me. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the shit I've been saying, it sounds crazy. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's not being revealed in 2019. They're not gonna reveal it in 2020 and release it in, I mean, they could, but with this is just a showing that I think they want to do a lot more. They want to show a lot more, and the idea is there is no, like, really much else for the PS4. With that information right there, those 3 games that are literally the only 3 games we're waiting for in terms of PS4 first-party titles, when they come out, there is nothing else for PS4 in terms of first-party. That is it. That is it. Everything else that they're creating is PS5. So honestly, it's been a minute. I've done a lot today since I plan on recording this. So I'm going to go back to my Twitter to see what I said, because I kind of gave a whole rundown of what I believe this fully means, I guess. We gotta be careful that there are no waifu. You know what? Let's just go on my Twitter, because at any moment, hentai could pop up, and I'm just not risking it. So one of the things I said, I think it's the idea of how E3 is such a strict timing. They'd rather not be so rushed in terms of preparing for that specific date range. Just think about it, every year, it's literally always going to be 6 months into that year. So then, so in terms of preparing for that specific date range and hold their own when they're 100% ready, they literally can take their time all 2019, dog. Literally when they feel like it. Hey, yeah, let's hold an event. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they want. So as I said, why half-ass, rush, and blow money when you don't even have shit to show for this generation, when you could chill, prepare, and blow minds still? You know what I'm saying? They don't need, nobody needs E3 to do stuff. It was just kind of like an industry, yeah, let's go there. You know what I'm saying? Now niggas got money. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, everyone's doing 2 a year now. With that XO18, you know, by Microsoft. I didn't even watch it to this day. No idea what they showed. Don't care. But you get what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm cramping. Ow. Well, no, look at this. Phil Spencer throwing shade at us Sony ponies. A lot to, so E3 says looking forward, literally, because Sony announced today they're not coming, so, and then E3 got to save their asses. Hey guys, it's all right, we still got people coming. Phil Spencer taking this opportunity to take shots. A lot to share with fans at E3 2019. Always a high point of the year to witness the industry's creativity and energy. Shut up, nigga. So this is what I said. I said, it's funny though, Xbox's new plan of action is to please the majority. Because when you think about it, their own base is at an all-time low. So really, it's the only smart move. Instead of trying to please the small, why not please them plus everybody else? You know, as a whole, you'll get people to like you. But yeah, I mean, it's a big surprise. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not acting like I'm not, because again, when I first saw it, I was like, what in the world? But you know, once you think about it, and you just think about everything, think about all circumstances. There was no PSX. Okay, and then E3, they just showed 4 things. You know, that was it. They were they showed 4 things, but they tried to find a way to do it in a more, I don't know, in a cool way to take up more time. And honestly, really, so there was just all these hints at something like this happening. But of course, we were maybe thinking E3, they would talk about the PS5. You know what I'm saying? So now, but regardless, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be talked about in PS5 or 2019. I think it's softly gonna be talked about. It's talking about a little bit of it, and then a big reveal early 2020, and a release later that year. So that's that. Let me know what you guys think. Kind of crazy. I don't even know. That's crazy. This is the first year that I'm really not that. I don't care for E3. I'm always gonna watch Xbox. Now it's like, we only have one option. We have to watch Xbox and Nintendo. So yeah. Other than that, that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is some crazy news, man. It's been dry a little bit. We got the Game Awards soon. We'll see, man. We'll see. So yeah, other than that, be sure to go watch my PS5 speculation videos. There is going to be a handheld streaming device. You heard it here first. Yeah, I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Why these niggas always trying to move when I move? You can't keep up with the pace. Please don't try to make room. Playing Switch all in your face. I can't see what you do. I'm not finna